Over the past 10 years, there has been a rapid expansion of digital platforms. This includes apps like Uber, Grubhub, and Instacart, which facilitate in-person services. Remote freelancing platforms such as Upwork and Fiverr are also on the rise, with an estimated 56 million freelancers across the world. These online freelancing platforms are unique and differ from other forms of gig work. They have a greater focus on professional services, a greater reliance on conceptual skills and creativity, and there has to be extended communication and interaction between the freelancer and client. Freelancing platforms provide a negotiating space matching freelancers with various skills to clients that seek their services. On these types of platforms, workers develop profiles to showcase their skills, experience, and portfolios. They must build an online identity to find and secure work online. Workers then bid for jobs by submitting proposals for review, which allows the clients to decide who to hire. Therefore, how a freelancer positions themselves on the platform is key to secure work as an online freelancer. Since self-presentation is critical to workers' success with online freelancing, our research group is exploring how workers are developing their presentation on labor platforms and are trying to understand the role of the platform in this process. We designed and conducted a longitudinal study of freelancers on Upwork, the largest online freelancing market, and conducted interviews and surveys with 74 participants, as well as collected secondary data to learn more about workers' online identity development and presentation. Our analysis led to several results. Our data makes clear that there is a dynamic interplay of forces that influence the identity process online. On Upwork, the platform itself has considerable control about what they allow and require in terms of identity presentation. In addition to the platform norms, the freelancers also must consider client expectations. For example, one worker noted that a client commented on the need for them to update their profile image. Simply, freelancers on Upwork seek to maintain an identity presentation that adheres to professional norms and additional expectations created by the platform. A second finding was that identity is controlled by the platform's terms. One of the ways labor platforms are exerting control over a worker's identity presentation is through platform-imposed reputation features, such as top-rated, rising talent, and other platform-driven badges. These badges are highly coveted as the distinctive markers are associated with benefits for the freelancers, including lower platform fees, faster payments, and customized support. Freelancers also see the badges as related to certain desirable identity traits, such as being perceived as more competent, established, and an effective freelancer. One freelancer said, "My rating has to stay high. Plus, it contributes to badges, another visual thing which makes people think this guy is reliable." This focus on badges is problematic for identity presentation due to the lack of worker agency in how Upwork measures and awards such markers. The platform, rather than the freelancer, has control over what constitutes a rising talent or top-rated freelancer. And the badges and calculations could also and do change, making it even harder for freelancers to keep up with these status demarcations that are so important for their identity presentation. A third theme in our findings was that freelancers' identity becomes deconstructed to a bundle of skills. Freelancers are aware that rather than focusing on their offline identity, which may include their education, profession, as well as other personal attributes, it is more strategic to present one's identity around specific marketable skills on these labor platforms. The freelancers we spoke to strategized to highlight a certain set of skills in order to secure work. One freelancer said, "My profile highlights the specific keywords that somebody would use to find me." Workers also report using specialized profiles to highlight a more niche set of skills. Given the core focus on skills, online freelancers do their best to highlight the skills they believe are unique or profitable as part of their identity presentation on the platform, even at the cost of diminishing other aspects of their identity. A fourth theme we found was a focus on identity management through platform ratings and feedback. Freelancers recognize that being perceived as competent and trustworthy is primarily driven by the rating and feedback given by clients on the platform. Freelancers see ratings as strongly correlated with both compensation and their long-term success on Upwork. One freelancer said, quote, "It is a lot easier for me to get clients because of my profile and my reviews and how much money I've already made off Upwork." For some, ratings become the most important identifier. It becomes their online identity. As a result, the platform has created a 5-star or nothing framework with a focus on objective metrics as identifiers. This creates a significant power imbalance between the freelancers and the clients who rate them. Together, these findings highlight how online freelancers' identities are being reshaped and controlled by the rise of labor platforms, as well as the role of clients in this process. Platforms standardize the elements of a worker's online identity, leading to a worker's deconstructed presentation of self. Our findings help make clear that the increased reliance on digital platforms mediating labor relations are leading to workers losing control of their identity. This work advances 2 implications for identity at work that deserve more attention. First, we must continue to understand how identity presentation is challenged by online labor platforms. And we also must encourage digital labor platforms like Upwork to provide more guidance and transparency in how platform metrics are assessed and assigned in order to provide workers more agency. To learn more about this work, make sure to check out our paper in the 2022 issue of CSCW titled Platform-mediated Markets, Online Freelance Workers, and Deconstructed Identities.